Problem number 1. What type of lines are shown in the graph of the system of equations in example? Well, if you look at the graph, you'll see two pairs of parallel lines. So what type of lines? They are parallel lines. In problem number 2, the graph at the right shows this system of equations. Y equals x minus 3 and y equals negative 3x plus 1. What is the solution? Explain how you can verify that it is a solution to both equations. Well, since the lines intersect, we know that it is one solution. And we know that the solution is the point at which they cross. So in this case, the answer is 1, negative 2. Problem 3. The graph at the right shows this system of equations. Y equals 2x minus 3 and y equals 1/2 4x minus 6. Explain what the graph tells you about the two equations that form the system and about the number of solutions the system has. Well, since there is only one line shown on the graph, we know that this system has infinite solutions. Problem 4. Describe two ways in which you can determine how many solutions a system of equation has. Well, you can graph the equations. And so you can look to see if it's parallel lines, intersecting lines, or one line. Or you can solve the equations. Remember, if the equations are the exact same on both sides, it's infinite solutions. If the equations have the same coefficient or the same slope, that means that there is no solution. And if the equations have different slopes or different coefficients, then you know that it is one solution. Problem number 5. How many solutions does the system of equations have? Explain how you know. So first step is we need to get this other equation into slope-intercept form. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides in order to get that y by itself. And I'm left with y equals negative 2x plus 5. I'm then going to say it's going to be one solution because the equations have different coefficients. If you look at the first equation, you'll see that the coefficient is 3, and in the second equation, the coefficient is negative 2. They're different, so it's one solution. Problem number 6. Jason and Sylvie worked together to write a system of equations that have no solution. Jason wrote the equation y equals 4x plus 2. Sylvia wrote the second equation. Write a possible equation that Sylvia might have written. Explain your reasoning. So one possible answer is y equals 4x plus 3. We know that a no solution has to have the same coefficient. And so both numbers in front of the variable have to be 4.